the ability to give 100% in all my roles.
I want to look like this in my 40s too.
For me, health means confidence to pursue my dance passion.
And I lost around 12 kgs post-pregnancy weight.
We both are IT professionals.
Together, we both have lost around 20 kgs. I got rid of my lower back pain, looking young and energetic.
And I got rid of thyroid issues.
I'm a software engineer by profession and mother of 2 kids. I have lost 12 kgs and was able to reverse my PCOS.
I'm an eye specialist. I lost 13 kg and I reversed my gastric acidity.
He's a software developer and I'm a chartered accountant by profession.
Together, we have lost more than 20 kgs.
I have seen amazing transformation in my skin along with my weight.
And I'm an IT professional. I have lost 14 kgs of my weight. One health issue which I could overcome through this program was bloating and indigestion.
I'm a Parkland professional.
I'm an aerobic trainer and a homemaker.
Together we have lost 25 kgs with Swasthya. I'm relieved of asthma and I have better stamina now.
I am free from my tibia bone pain.
I'm an entrepreneur. Last year I lost massive 40 kgs and it's been 9 months now that I have been able to maintain my ideal weight. And I have reversed my PCOS.
I am a homemaker and I am mother of 2 kids. I have lost 10 kilos in 1.5 months.
I have lost 30 kilos and I have reversed my diabetes.
I am working as a personal consultant. I lost 13 kgs and I am feeling very confident now.
I'm a sales professional. I lost 20 plus kgs and reversed my physiological age.
I am a homemaker. I lost 12 kgs and I improved the gut health.
I'm a banker. I've lost 8 kgs and overcome my PCOD issues.
I'm an IT professional. I lost 32 kgs and reversed my thyroid.
And I've lost a total of 16 kgs and I've been working in the IT industry for the past 9 years and I'm able to focus more at my work.
I'm a Swasthya Warrior.
I'm a Swasthya Warrior.
I am a Swasthya Warrior.
Thank you, Swasthya.
I am a Swasthya Warrior.
I am a Swasthya Warrior.
I am a Swasthya Warrior.
We are proud Swasthya Warriors.
And yeah, I am a Swasthya Warrior.
We are Swasthya Warriors.
I'm a
All right. Good morning, everyone. So it's a beautiful morning here in Bangalore. I believe it's the same everywhere because new day, new way to start our week. And we have an exciting interview coming up. One of our beneficiaries who have got tremendous benefit out of the program, and he's going to share his journey. But before that, I would just like to hear a bit from you, from where people have joined, from where people have across the country or even across the globe, from where people have joined. Maybe you can just post in the chat, maybe from where you have joined. Bangalore, Hyderabad, Chennai, Kochi, Pune. Oh, wow. Awesome. Barmer. Oh, now the messages are pouring. We are very proud to have Shukla Jalodiya logged in from United States. It's pretty late. I am very sure it's pretty late. Hima has also joined from San Francisco. It's pretty late. We really appreciate the commitment that you have. We're very proud of it. Right? Tokyo, Nagma has joined in from Tokyo. welcome Saurabh from Canada. Awesome. Awesome. So I'm personally extremely excited. Right. So let's get started. So without further ado, I'll quickly bring up uh, one of our coaches in Swasthya who has personally impacted many people, not only in India but all across the globe, and he had been able to touch many lives, and I'm very proud that what impact Swasthya had been making throughout the globe, and many Swasthya coaches have also been a part of that. So I'll bring up Rajiv with that. Okay, by the way, Anup has joined from Sydney. Oh, it's pretty, maybe in the afternoon. Great. Welcome, Anup. So without further ado, I'll bring up Rajiv. So welcome, Rajiv.
Yeah, hi everyone. Very good morning to all of you. This is Rajiv, logged in from Kolkata, and I'm working as a weight loss coach in Swasthya community. So what we are going to do today, we have someone very special, one of our clients who has been with us in his journey of his weight loss program, and for last few months, and he has lost good amount of weight, and I would like to bring him up so that he can only introduce himself a little bit about his background and all. So his name is Arijit. Yeah, Arijit Dhar, could you please introduce yourself for us?
Hey, hi. Thank you, Rajiv. Am I audible? Am I
Yes.
audible? Can you hear me? Yeah,
Yes.
great. So myself, Arijit, and I'm being I'm basically from Bangalore, born and brought up from northeast of India. I'm married to a girl from Kolkata. Right now, settled in Bangalore from almost 22 years at Bangalore. Right. So I did my engineering here, and then I'm into, as usual, the IT profession that Bangalore is known for. I'm working as a software engineer for a company called as Accenture. So fantastic journey so far in terms of in terms of education, getting then coming to this job and lifestyle. But again, with all those changes, life has also changed a lot, right? So where I have put, obviously, if I see myself a year back and today, there is a difference, and I have almost increased my weight. And right time, Rajiv and the team has connected with me, and that's where my journey started. So it's just an introduction about myself. Again, Rajiv, over to you. Yeah.
Yeah, Arijit, if you also would like to mention in how many months you have lost total, how many kgs?
Exactly. So that's the second part of the, I would say this is second inning which I'm playing right now. Thank you, Rajiv and team. Well, a year back, I remember the date, December 6th, right? I mean, it's going to be a year very soon. I remember the connects we had with Rajiv and Shumi and the team. Initially, the first impression which came to my mind was, "Arey, ye sab nahi hota. I don't think so. It is possible." I have seen people, example, in social media or in cinemas, pictures. Like I see many people coming down. Ye sab ho jata. Unke paas bahut sara technique hota hai. They can do it. So I was not able to believe this. It can happen, right? But the first meeting, first call which we had together, where Rajiv has explained me in a fashion, saying that what is the techniques of doing it. Means I still remember the word which you guys told me about. You will enjoy. You eat healthy, and you will enjoy your journey. So that's where the it started. So so over the line, I followed certain kind of diet, which I maintained it, which I really, the best part is that I was enjoying my diet. It was a little bit different, but I was enjoying it and losing my weight. So it started, as I said, December 6th, I started gradually. As I have seen every week, every month, I have started reducing. So let me tell you, I would be very frank, I was 1112 at that time when I started, close to 1111 or 1112. And today I am at 79. So almost 30 plus kg I have lost. And this is what I see myself. Yeah. Okay, fine. This is, thank you, Raji, for sharing this picture. Yeah. A drastic improvement. And it is not about me. It is also about society. When I approach people, when people see me today, they tell me, Arijit, what you have done.
Awesome. So 30 kgs is really applaudable. It's a lot of weight. It's not 5 kgs, 10 kgs, right? So that shows your dedication and commitment towards your health and towards the program. So so what does it like? once somebody loses 30 kgs, I'm sure there will be people in this call who might be continuing their journey now, or might be thinking about starting the program. So what does it mean when you have lost 30 kgs? What does it mean to you? Would you like to share with us?
Yeah, definitely. So it's, see, 30 kg is just a kind of, what do you say, value, data, or it's a figure, right? Doesn't make any sense. It's a figure. What makes sense is that after losing this kind of, weight transformation, of the body transformation, whatever you say, along with this, you come with a mental satisfaction, the sleep, the confidence, the tensions. So there are n numbers of things which I can relate myself a year back and today, right? Let it be a presentation, let it be, when you talk with your people, when you talk with your team members, your walk. Life has changed a lot. Today, when I realize is that I don't take many things so seriously. Something happens in the office work or personal, like I take it lightly, and I know how to live my life right now than what I was having it, a year back. Sleep is very good. Health wise, I have done few certain kind of testing before joining this program, and you have that my report, where I myself, I mean, there is no other medium, right? I saw every report. I saw what I was there, and the latest report where I found that there is drastic improvement. Let it be my blood sugar or everything, right? Yeah, this is the one. Yeah, thank you for bringing it up. Yeah, so this is an improvement which I saw, and this was gradual. I mean, I'm very happy. I mean, there are lots of things. So this 30 kg, 10 kg is just a kind of. I mean, I will say a figure. Really doesn't matter. What matters is your satisfaction. What matters is your report. What matters is your how you're taking your life next verse. Like, I'm more energetic, very fond of having my wife, daughter, and my parents go around and have fun. So fun-loving guy ban gaya today, right? So that's what I would say. Everybody to
Awesome.
to,
Really inspiring. So, so I would like to ask you two things. See, when somebody we want to start a program or a journey, health journey, so there should be some sort of motivation. It can be anything for different for different individuals. But then after you start the program, to continue it for a long time, that is a different kind of motivation that is required. So I would like to understand from you, for the benefits of the people who are attending, that what was your motivation to start the journey, which might be similar to many of them. But then how did you continue that motivation?
Correct. See, if I take my example, I do respect everybody individual thought process. My motivation, I believe that the best person to motivate yourself is within yourself. You should motivate yourself, right? Like I'll just give you an example. Like, whenever we try to climb a mountain, right, we always think about ye bahut dur hai, it is very far, and ye nahi hoga, it will not be. So if you think like that, you will never get that taste of success, right? So my source of motivation was because the talks which I had in my surrounding, the healthy unhealthy environment which I had was killing me from my inside, right? I was not able to explain. So the motivation started from there, when I got it, the classes, the sessions which you guys had with me, and I found that yes, ye kar sakte hain. So that's where it started, right? Now next question is that how did you continue, right? So there is also a catch there. The time you taste the success, it automatically goes to that rotation basis. So when I started seeing that, I have started losing 5 kg, 6 kg, 2 kgs, automatically the thrust has come to my, so what I do usually, and you know it, Rajiv, right? I told a couple of times, is that I go for outing, I go for family vacation, I go for party and all odds things, right? I don't miss all those enjoyment, because I want to have my same life which I was doing, right? Enjoyment types. But at the same time, I maintain everything. I take my food on time. I take my diet related food which I should have to take. I take my salads from my home to any outing or any resort I go, and I make it there and I have it. I'm telling you an example. So that's what motivates me. Today also, what happens, if I see that if for a week, if I'm not getting right, I don't see, I'm not getting, my weight is stuck somewhere, I get upset. I get upset. Kya hoga? Why it is not going? So that kind of, if you don't have that kind of feeling, you cannot motivate yourself. And until I reach my destination, I'm telling you, I'm not going to stop.
Correct. Awesome. Wonderful. So, so see, when we talk on the same note, I would like to ask that when you are in a program for such a long time, okay, so do you think, like, what is the difference, like if you are doing it on your own or you have one coach who is guiding you? How does it make a difference? Do you feel any difference? What do you think about that?
Definitely, Rajiv, definitely. And I have done, I mean, I can give you an example, and for all the other folks who are there, uh, it it will not work if you don't have any kind of guidance, right? It's like, why do we send our childs to school, right? I mean, why do we have tuition? We all are educated. I'm an engineer. I can teach my daughter or anybody teach, like, so, but that will not work. We all know practically, right? And same case I believe here as well, because if I don't have guidance, because few other example, as I just mentioned before, right, I'm being sharing all kind of details with you. You are not only mentoring me as a coach, as a friend, and as a brother. You tell me every pieces, how Arijit, Arijit, you do this, you do that. Okay, I still remember one time, I was in my peak, and I mean, plateau, you say, right, plateau, and it was not going down. The suggestion which you gave me, and I was thrilled and amazed, and my family and my wife was saying, what conversion you had with Rajiv. The next week I found I have lost 1.5 kgs. Nothing. I have not stopped any food habits. Just a few things which got altered, which never came in my mind. So that's the reason I say that you need that guidance. You need that mentor. Don't do it alone. It will not work out. And trust me, today when people are asking me, Arijit, can you guide me? I'm saying, let me go to my target. I'll connect with Rajiv, or somebody will connect with you, and we will guide you. Right? So it will not work. It will not work out if you start yourself, and you will be in a, kind of very difficult situation. So I would not recommend anyone. Have proper guidance and connect with these leaders, coach. They are going to help you. And as I'm getting help today, also I'm getting the same help. Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, it's really going very well, because you are so teachable, and you always listen to what we have to say to you. So that's how you are getting the results also. So one thing, we are almost towards the end. So thanks for answering the question. So now, see, Arijit, you know that we are a community which is called Swasthya, right? And we want to impact more and more people, as we have our motto is Obesity Free Nation, right? We want to inspire more and more people to get their health better, maybe lose weight and get fit. So after you have you're almost on the verge of completing your weight loss journey, maybe some more way to left, but yeah, you are going towards it. But then, how do you see yourself? See, after you have gotten the results, how do you like to contribute to this cause of Obesity Free Nation, which we have as a community?
Definitely, I would like to get involved with you guys, and I had a multiple talks with you also, right? How I should get involved, because see, you should be lead by an example. Today, when I work at my office, also, if I'm managing a project, if I'm doing something on particular area, I have to lead by an example. And today, if I have shown my transformation, I believe I have done 50% of work about myself. I'm a selfish if I don't make others also to do that. Let's start from the family, right? Let's start. So whenever my wife has also lost weight when she started this program with she following me and all the stuff, right? So definitely I would like to get involved on those areas where I can support and help people and help them to learn the transformation which I have done, right? But again, that's it. I may not be fully trained for this, so I will not take that opportunity immediately and start today only. Okay, I got somebody and start that, guiding it. But again, if I get proper guidance, trainings, because now I was a student, now I have to become a teacher, right? So there is a difference between teacher degree and a student degree. So definitely, if that certification is done, I would love to share those things with my followers or whoever it is who are still approaching me today. Arijit, please guide me. Please do something for me. Yeah.
Maybe, yeah, once you have lost your completed your journey, you could learn.
Exactly. I'm working hard, and it's not easy this time because I'm in the end time. But I'll get my target definitely. Whatever happens, I'll do it. Another 5 kgs. Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks, Arijit Dhar. It was really wonderful talking to you. And obviously, I must say, I must end with this note that you are very, very sincere and dedicated, committed towards your health and towards the program. And as I was listening from one of my senior coach that losing 10 kgs and 30 kgs में difference ये है कि 30 kgs is not 3 times of 10 kgs, it's like 10 times of 10 kgs because the effort is more and the motivation, it's a long-term thing. It's not a 1 month, 2 months thing. It's a long-term thing, right?
Right.
So you have always been you have always been on that receiving end. Whatever we have tried to teach you, you have learned it properly, implemented it, and that's how you are seeing the results. And looking forward to help you to complete your journey. And you are a true Swasthya Warriors, I must say.
Thank you so much, and thank you, Swasthya group. You, Rajiv, Shumi, everybody. When you people are doing a fantastic job, please continue it and expand your channels whatever way you can do. I mean, I'm always there with you guys. I have met with Amlan, Rajiv, Shumi, and I would love to meet you guys whenever I get an opportunity. And it's not it's like offline meet, okay? So we will meet. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Arijit Dhar. So yeah, with this we're done. Back to the host, Uddipan.
Yeah, thanks Rajiv. Wow, what an amazing transformation, isn't it? So what actually I caught the most, one thing that I caught the mindset of Arijit is gaining more control of my well-being. I think that is a very, very powerful thing that one can buy back as we get more and more healthy, right? So absolutely powerful story. We are looking forward for the full transformation, and I know Arijit will make it and absolutely great, right? So next we'll shift the gears, and one of the core values of Swasthya as a community is also, we know that we cannot feed everyone a single fish every day. So we always believe that at least we can teach you how to fish so that someone can feed themselves throughout. So it is a core value that we would like to empower you and guide you so that you yourself can take much more educated choices when it comes to health and break the myths, right? With that, I would like to call upon another exceptional coach, Hanumant, and he's going to share a marvelous topic. Hold on to your seats. Over to you, Hanumant.
Yeah, thank you, Deepan. Right, so my name is Hanumant and I'm a health coach. So my topic today is, so what is the first thing that comes to your mind when you think of losing weight, right? The first thing that you will think from tomorrow, I need to start exercising more and I need to start focusing on, cutting down my food or, portion size, eat less, right? That's the first thing that comes to our mind, right? But do you know that it doesn't work in a long run, right? So let me share, why it doesn't work, right? So maybe you will see some results initially, but in a long run, it may not work because the reason being is, we start that with an assumption, with an assumption, right? So the first number one assumption that we do when we think of, eating less and moving more is that we think that calorie in and calorie out are independent of each other. So what do I mean by that? If I eat less, my body will continue to spend the same amount of energy which it was doing before. So hence I should lose weight, right? That's the number one assumption, right? But it doesn't happen that way. In fact, actually both are interrelated. So your intake and your, the calorie out both are related actually, though we don't count calorie on our programs, right? So let me give an example. Let's say, your income is 1 lakh. Now you have a lifestyle which you are fitting within that 1 lakh. Maybe you have a good rented house, you have a car, you have some EMIs, you have certain lifestyles which fits in that 1 lakh, which fits in that, right? So let's say tomorrow, from next month, your income is reduced to half. Now let's say your income is 50,000. What do? Maybe if you know that income of is reduced to half, if it's a temporary, let's say if it's for 1 or 2 months, what are you going to do? You are going to do an adjustment from your savings. Maybe you'll pull out some money out of your savings, you will adjust for that lifestyle. So because you know that it's a temporary, right? But what if you know that your income is going to be half from now onwards, right? So what will you do? You will not keep spending the 1 lakh rupees when your income is 50,000, right? You are going to reduce your lifestyle. You are going to again fit or downsize your lifestyle to fit within that 50,000. You make some adjustment. Maybe you will move to a different house with a lesser rent, right? Maybe you will, walk and use bicycle or a bike instead of car, every time you are going out for a shorter distance. So you will make those adjustments, right? So our body also does the same actually when we cut down those energy intake, right? When we reduce the portion size. So basically it gives priority to what is important, because body has been designed on a survival. Our body wants to survive or keep us alive actually. And for that it takes care of certain things to things based on the energy that we intake, right? And that is why when we cut down our food portion size, it's not going to work in the long run. So let me give another example. Let's say I'm out and we all have a mobile, right? Let's say your mobile has left only with 63% charges, and you know that next 1 or 2 days you are not going to get access to charger or electricity. Your power bank is also out of charge. Let's say you are outside on some area where you don't have those access. So what are you going to do? You are not going to use your mobile phone for listening music, playing games and everything, right? So you are going to stop doing that to conserve energy, because for you, getting those important call, being reachable for people will be a priority, right? So the playing games and listening music becomes a lesser important work. And henceforth, maybe you will enable this battery saving mode, which will give some more extra duration, because it is going to cut off or turn off those background processes which are consuming those energies, right? So this is my mobile screenshot actually, right? And I saw one more mode. It says ultra battery saver. Can you see that? It gives 42 hours of usage actually when I turn it on. So what it's basically going to do, you see on another screenshot, when I turn on that, it restricts all the activities in the background that consume energy, right? And it is going to decrease the brightness. It is going to change the battery theme to a dark, which saves energy actually, which basically spends less energy. So that is what our body also does when we give less energy into the body actually, right? When we take less food, right? Because for everything we need energy, and when we are giving it less, so obviously body prioritizes it on an important activity. See, for example, breathing, blood circulation. So for example, the growth of hair, the replacing hair with a new hair, or replacing nail with a new nails. So these are secondary activities compared to my survival. So basically sometimes you might have observed, people might observe a little bit of hair loss, or nails becoming brittle actually when you follow a low calorie or less food intake for a certain duration, because it's a secondary activity and body is no longer spending that energy to do that activity actually, right? And that's the reason when we consume less, it doesn't work. So the second assumption that we see is, when we make this a counting calorie a habit, is that we think that all the calories are same. So we go to shopping, we pick up an item and we see it's in a certain calorie range, and we end up eating that, right? But not all calories are same, because imagine, so think about this. How do you feel when you eat a candy versus how do you feel a good fatty acids like olive oil or something, right? You are going to feel different though the calories are same. So let's say when I eat sugar, maybe I will feel little more energetic temporarily, right? Because sugar gives an instant energy, right? But it does make certain a spike in hormones actually, right? Which will make me put on weight. But whereas if I have, let's say, fat like olive oil or something, maybe it will give a more satiety. Maybe it will give a more constant energy compared to an immediate energy spike. So basically, our body feels different. So you can't interpret that just all calories are same, because how you feel, how it get processed inside body is different actually, right? And that is the reason we need to mindful about what kind of food or I'm eating actually, compared to just having it on a calorie basis. Because the quality of food decides how your body is going to work inside. Is it giving you more energy? Is it giving you energy for a longer duration or instant energy? What kind of processes happening inside your body is also dependent on what kind of food you are eating actually, right? So that is why you need to have more healthy food compared to just having it on a counting calorie basis. And third myth we all assume is that let me exercise more actually, right? And we assume that we make that assumption thinking that exercising more will directly benefit me in weight loss actually. So I'm not against exercise, though the exercise has its own benefit, but it's not it will not help you primarily when you're trying to lose weight actually, right? Because see, think about this, for what all things you need energy actually. So if you are sitting right now, you are listening to me, you are watching the screen. So for all these things, you need energy actually. If you stand, your blood is pumping, your heart is pumping the blood, you are breathing, you are thinking about something, maybe you had your breakfast, you are digesting that. For anything and everything, you need energy. Your body needs energy. And from where does it come? It comes from your whatever energy intake that you have taken. Now, you are assuming that if I work out for a long duration of 1 or 2 hours, so the more energy should be spent by exercise actually, which is not true actually. So your energy expenditure from exercise will only account for 20 to 30%, whereas 70 to 80% of energy expenditure happens even if you're not doing anything actually, because for all these activities, your body needs energy. And that is the reason exercising more will not benefit directly when you try to lose weight actually, right? So to sum it up, basically, though the eat less, move more concept, thinking will definitely benefit in a short-term term, right? But in a long run, to have a sustainable weight loss, you need to think of eating healthy and switching the lifestyle, making those lifestyle changes rather than finding the quick fixes. So that's all I wanted to share. Back to the host.
Awesome, Hanumat. I think definitely a lot of myths are breaking, and I'm very so happy that it was such a value-added presentation. Thank you very much. I was just reading somewhere, so before we wind up, I was just reading somewhere that say suppose one kg of fat basically has around 7,700 kilocalories, and if you go into a calorie deficit mode of 500 calories, and if your weight is 60 kgs, do you think so? If you go into a calorie deficit, it will take around 830 days to make your weight to be zero. Does that really happen? It really doesn't happen like that. So there is more to that. So that is why I think what Hanamant covered, eat less and move more, that is essentially a myth. So if you go into a calorie deficit mode, your weight cannot go to zero. The body is much smart enough, right? So I think we are pretty much done. Thank you very much, Rajiv, Arijit, and Hanamant. And with that, we are pretty much done with today's so welcome to Swasthya, and have a great day ahead. We'll see you next week with another round of interview and great value session. So see you next week. Thank you, everyone.